Our topic of discussion is Appium, which is used in mobile automation. Appium is an open source automation tool for mobile applications on Android and iOS platforms. Learning Appium from scratch involves understanding its architecture, setting up the environment, and practicing automation on mobile applications. Here's a step by step guide to help you get started with Appium. Introduction to Appium. Understanding mobile automation, basics of mobile application testing, importance of mobile automation in the testing process, introduction to Appium. What is Appium? Key features and advantages of using Appium for mobile automation. Setting up the environment, installing Appium, downloading and installing Appium on your machine, configuring Appium for both Android and iOS platforms, setting up emulators, simulators, configuring emulators for Android using Android Studio, setting up simulators for iOS using Xcode, mobile platforms and app types, understanding Android and iOS, key differences and similarities between Android and iOS, basics of mobile operating systems, different app types, native web and hybrid applications, implications for automation, Appium Inspector and UI Automator Viewer, Appium Inspector using Appium Inspector for inspecting mobile elements, identifying locators and attributes, UI Automator Viewer for Android, and XCUI Test for iOS, understanding the tools for inspecting elements, extracting attributes for automation, Appium desired capabilities, setting desired capabilities, configuring capabilities for Android and iOS, understanding the importance of capabilities in automation, locators in Appium, identifying and interacting with elements, using various locators, ID, class name, XPath, etc., writing effective XPath and CSS selectors, Appium commands and gestures, basic Appium commands, understanding basic commands for interacting with elements, writing your first Appium script, touch actions and gestures, performing touch actions like tap, swipe, pinch, etc., handling gestures in mobile automation, handling different types of mobile elements, dealing with common elements, interacting with buttons, text fields, drop downs, etc., handling various UI components, handling alerts and pop-ups, strategies for dealing with alerts and pop-ups in mobile applications, writing out automation scripts for alert scenarios, mobile device interaction, rotating the device, changing device orientation, handling landscape and portrait modes, managing device orientation, setting and getting device orientation, automating scenarios involving screen rotation, page or object model in Appium, introduction to POM, understanding the page object model in mobile automation, advantages and best practices, implementing POM in Appium, creating page classes for different screens, or writing test scripts using the page object model. Advanced Appium concepts, implicit and explicit weights, handling synchronization issues in mobile automation, implementing implicit and explicit weights, UI Automate and XCUI Test Viewer, using tools for inspecting mobile elements, advanced techniques for element identification. A real-world project. Build a comprehensive automation framework applying learned concepts to create an end-to-end automation framework, writing scripts for a real mobile application, best practices and optimization, code organization maintenance, best practices for organizing Appium automation code, techniques for code maintainability, best practices in Appium automation, tips for writing efficient and reliable automation scripts, avoiding common pitfalls. Interview preparation, common interview questions, preparing for common Appium interview questions, demonstrating knowledge and practical skills, continuous learning, staying updated, keeping up with the latest Appium updates and features, exploring new tools and practices in mobile automation, community engagement, participating in Appium forums, actively engaging in Appium communities, sharing experiences and learning from others. Remember, the key to mastering Appium is hands.